Welcome to another episode of Bands Across the Tundra.
We have microphones now.
Yes, and we have our first guest, Mandy from Big Heaven.
What's up?
So,
One thing I actually just wanted to jump into off the bat was I really like your guys' logo.
Thank you.
How did that kind of come to fruition?
Stephanie Benjamin, before she was a member of the band, she is a graphic designer among other types of design, and I hired her to make a logo, and that's what she came up with, and it was perfect. She had been listening to us even before Peter was in the band. She and Peter would come see our shows, and I think she was just a listener, and she just had an idea, and she'd been thinking about that for a little bit, and then she showed it to me, and I was like, that's perfect.
That's awesome.
So, and now we're experimenting with some different colors with the same shape. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
I'm going to need to stock up on all the
She's
colors.
Stenjamin on Instagram. Yes. Stock up on all the colors.
Heck yeah. Well, one thing we were talking about before we came in, because Pearls seems to be one of the really big songs for you guys. One thing we were talking about, because we were listening to it, something I thought it was like, Pearls really sounds like a song that would be at the end of like anime credits.
Oh,
like
that's
a
such a
Sailor Moon or
compliment.
something is what I was thinking.
Thank you.
But I mean, yeah, I thought that was really cool. Something else I was kind of going through. One thing I like about that song is I really like the fuzz guitar, and the drum mix on that song is really great too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was recorded at Kevin's house.
about that guitar, that solo sounds like it was recorded in like you threw some kind of tube in front of the amp and stuck the microphone on the other side of the tube. It's got like this really cool phasing to it. It's got like this really weird like hollow nasal hump to it. Can you walk us through what that guitar signal was like? Or
I actually cannot because I wasn't there.
Hmm.
Isn't that sad? But Kevin he either played through his Marshall or I'm like 99% sure it was through his Marshall, and he probably did have a phaser on it. And if he was here, he would tell you all about that.
Cool.
So Kevin Eyes 100, comment below and tell us all about the signal path on Pearls. No, that was a recording where I had to be like, guys, I can't be there for the instrumental. Can y'all just handle it? And they did, which was amazing.
if Pearls was the opener or closer to an anime, which anime would it be?
Oh man, you're asking the wrong person. See, Stephanie needs to be here for that.
Or just come up with a fun synopsis.
It would probably be like Evangelion.
Oh, okay.
But maybe not that epic. Like maybe.
But giant robots for sure.
Definitely giant robots, but maybe not. Yeah, but maybe not angels from outer space. Maybe they're only fighting other giant robots on Earth.
Okay.
Yeah, like maybe like One Punch Man vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, can you talk me through some of the synths that were used on the production here?
On the current one.
Yeah.
So on Void of Form was the only synth on there is my Akai Miniac.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
And then, there was a little bit of, that's not true. There was a little bit of like Yamaha organ sound. I think that's the brand that Kevin has. That was on Quiet actually. If you listen to the very end of Quiet, there's an organ swell, and I used his keyboard for that. I was like, this really needs an organ swell. Mm-hmm. And then our new recording, the only synth sound, that's not true. The Miniac is on there on one song, and then Stephanie plays I think it's a micro chord. She bought herself a new synth, and I know it's a chord.
The micro chord is the little green one.
No, it's the one bigger than that.
There's the mini log.
Maybe it's that.
Which is like the silver one.
Yeah, it's the silver one.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
thank you very much. Yes. Yeah. So the second song has that mini log on it.
Yeah, I love the mini log.
The arpeggiated synth model. It's really cool.
Did you do any clever stuff with like sequencing that, via MIDI, or was it all just like
all live?
All right,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, all live. I love
This is
games.
something we're going to call a band audit. And what's going to happen is I'm going to read some lyrics, and I'm going to cut out a line, and you need to finish the line of your own songs.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
So this lyric is, was in some other lifetime before soil and blood, when darkness wasn't evil.
And you looked like a slug.
It's my people born in the mud.
Oh, I'm not supposed to make something up?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I didn't explain it
Oh,
very well.
okay.
That's great. That's great content.
I was like, oh,
That
I'm
was
gonna like
perfect.
dunk on my own songs.
That was even better.
I think
yes,
you should.
my people were
I think you should just change the name of the game to "How badly do you need a teleprompter?"
No, and I'll say this about that, since that's Jesse's lyric, when I
Yeah.
sing it, I feel like that's the most personal line in the whole song.
Yeah.
So I always change it to your people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
I like
that's
that.
only live.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Well, see, there we go. That's why we did that.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
I can do it this time.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. Save them for a rainy day. Blank. Guess I'll do the same thing too because I really want to be with
Nothing you say, keep some lyrics tucked away. What would it prove?
you. Yeah. Keep some lyrics tucked away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a two like a
Yeah.
counter melody going on there. Yeah.
Okay, this one's a trick one.
Okay.
This one's technically not your song.
Oh.
But you've sung it.
Oh. Okay.
And the lyric is, and found myself alone above a raging sea that stole me only girl I love.
Dang it, The Cure. Can I sing it? I can't sing it, can I? And took her far away from me? No.
And drowned her deep inside of you.
Drowned her deep in the total opposite. We haven't performed that one live in a long time, so.
That's a great cover.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I mean, I'm a huge Cure fan.
Yeah, I love playing that song, and we're going to bring it back.
So I came up with a game similar to that called Weezer or The Cure.
Oh, nice. Okay, that'll be fun.
Cool.
I feel like my kid will like this too.
Yes. So I'm gonna read a lyric, and you just gotta tell me if it's Weezer or The Cure.
Okay.
But I let the dream go, and the promises broke. The make believe ran out.
Weezer.
That one's The Cure.
Ah.
A Letter to Elise,
Okay.
1990.
Dang it.
I see you smile as you call my name, start to feel, and it feels the same.
The Cure.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe
Oh.
someday. All right, last one. Because
Okay.
I'm a burning candle, you're a gentle moth, teaching me to look a little bit kinder.
That's got to be Weezer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
such a Weezer line.
Yeah. Is that from Pinkerton?
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo!
I know that song. I just can't think of what it is.
Falling for you.
Ah, yeah.
Pinkerton's your favorite.
Pinkerton's has always been my favorite.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful album. I have to be in the mood to listen to it though. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Weezer album?
Probably Blue and Pinkerton are right there. I'm not as versed in their later stuff.
Oh, Creature was something that I wanted to comment on.
Oh,
Or
okay.
a track that I wanted to comment on because I really like that one.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I thought Alex and I had a brief discussion about just the lyrics. Really popped out at me. For that whole EP, I really like the lyrics that you guys wrote in the songs and your choice of words.
Thank you so much. Words are really important to me, so that
Yeah.
means a lot.
They're
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
important.
I'll say this about Creature too, is especially the verses about like life is one big cup of coffee, and
Yeah.
just
I
like
like that.
there's like a I'm gonna do this, and then you're just like a resigned and just I don't know. It's like a very slice of life song.
Yeah. Yes.
So I like singing it.
That's a good lyric. That's a really good lyric.
Yeah.
Guitar tones in the EP were really nice. I'm just a big fan of that surfy, washed out, like
Yeah.
reverby, chorusy guitar tones. So I was just like, yeah, this is really nice throughout the whole EP.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Shout out
Um,
Kevin.
On gigs, we were talking about how you changed members around a lot. I mean, would you say right now is this like feels like your favorite era of the band?
Yes.
We've had that
1,000%.
conversation with us,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. This is the most settled, productive era that we've had.
Mm.
That I've experienced with this band, and I'm not really having to worry about like what's gonna happen next. So yeah, things are good.
Heck yeah.
It's really good. I've got some allies,
Yeah.
and they all have such buy-in. It's really like I'm not having to carry this thing by myself,
Mhm.
and not that I ever really was, but it's even more
It's a stronger support
collaborative.
system.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually we do a review, and it's something we've been kind of workshopping with having a guest. But so instead, we'll kind of do what is just like a detrimental, like a major influence for you that just kind of like your musical spirit animal, so to speak.
And I forgot to mention this. I was a really big Hole fan, and I still am. I love Courtney Love. I don't care what anybody says about her.
I love her.
I saw Hole when I was in high school, and like, I think her just, and she writes a lot of fun songs too.
Yeah.
You know, like the back catalog is really fun. So she's definitely up there. Cat Power is another one.
Yeah.
She's just so weird and
She's
honest.
hiring an assistant right now.
She is.
I saw that.
I mean, Tori Amos, and I was just a real, probably those are my main three, and then I was a real big fan of like all the grunge bands too. So.
What about Garbage?
So here's the deal with Garbage. Like, I like them, but there's something about Shirley Manson's persona that put me off. But as an adult, I'm like, I understand this.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I don't know. Like, she was like a little bit too goth for me when I was in high school.
Okay.
I was more like a riot girl, I guess.
Okay.
But I do, like, now as an adult and knowing what Butch Vig did, like, that's his project.
Yeah.
That's just, I have such respect for that whole production sound, and so I like them now. If that makes sense. Yeah.
So you dropped a bunch of big names.
Mhm.
Any underground musicians? Anybody who, you got to really be digging for?
There used to be this band called the Halo Friendlies, and they were like a quasi-Christian band on a tiny little label that was adjacent to Tooth and Nail. They were a big influence of mine. And then locally, I love Joe Gorgeous. I love Siberian Traps. I don't know if they still record. Jesse was in a band called Movie the Band. It was really great. I think you,
That's a great name.
I hope, guys, Mac, I hope you're still online or somewhere, because those are really awesome. And then, like, currently, I love Spring Palace. They're a new band that are out right now that are a local band.
You've now learned a little bit about each of us. You've learned a little bit about our tastes. Suggest a band for each of us to check out that we may not have heard.
Oh, that's going to be hard. Okay, that you may not have heard.
And I mean, we'll tell you.
But I feel like you will have heard them all.
That's the point of that's the point of the segment.
Okay, Burzum.
Black metal band.
Yeah. Okay. Man.
I know I'm gonna be the hard one.
Let's see.
Maybe start with one of these two.
Okay. You should listen to an artist named Beth Orton. You know Beth
I
Orton?
heard that.
Okay. See, I told you this. Tracy Bonham.
No.
Tracy Bonham.
Okay.
Yeah, Tracy Bonham. You should listen to Siberian Traps
Okay.
if you haven't heard them
I
yet.
haven't heard that.
Yeah, they're local. Seth Reeves band, and he went out to Nashville for a while and then came back. And Peter Waringa, who we recorded with, he was the drummer for that band. Oh, all of you should listen to Cliffs. They're from Dallas.
Okay.
Dressy Bessy. No, okay, Dressy Bessy. And this is really hard. I don't know, man. Unlike all of my heavy bands, they're not that underground.
I'm not just a heavy guy. We were nerding out about electronic music.
Oh, that's true. Simple Syrup.
Okay.
They're a project that my son turned me on to.
Okay, cool.
And he heard them on like Gary's Mall or something.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So walk me through them a little bit. What are they kind of like?
They're totally electronic soundscapes, but not too scapey. Like, there's definitely a song there.
Cool.
But there's no lyrics.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Flip it. You give her a band. Samantha, go.
Okay, I will. I'll shamelessly plug Marika Hackman.
Okay, Marika Hackman.
She's been obsessed.
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's so good. She's kind of, got that like indie singer-songwriter vibe, but the album I would start with is I'm Not Your Man.
Cool.
Her wife
Yeah.
produces really good. Art school girlfriend.
Yeah.
Nice. Produces really good chill electronic music too, so they're kind of
Give her a band.
Sondre Lerche.
Sondre Lerche.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I haven't.
We'll list these in the post.
Yes,
Yeah,
excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want it to get weird, check out Solar Fields.
Solar Fields. I'll do it.
Cool.
Yeah. And this will all be in post.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make a playlist.
Do you have any more plugs?
Saturday, June 29th, we're playing with Parker Woodlands from Austin. I know it's down there. It's either Houston or Austin. I'm pretty sure it's Austin. Parker Woodlands, and then Jeff Zero is closing. We're playing in the middle. And then July 19th, Armory de Bellum with Me Motor Scooter and the Shackletons from Minnesota.
Nice. You have a band camp, right?
We do have a Bandcamp, yeah. Bigheaven.bandcamp.com. That has our whole catalog. And then we're on all of the other streaming services with most of the catalog. But really, give the Bandcamp a listen, because then you'll hear the whole progression of our sound.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw on the Bandcamp you can get the whole discography digitally for $13.50.
Yes. Yes,
That's
it's
sweet
very
deal, dude.
affordable. Yes.
Sweet deal. And you
Yeah.
got merch on there?
Yeah, we do. But just come by the merch of the show.
That's always the best.
Yeah.
Come to the shows.
Come to the shows.
Mr. Igloo, what do we have going on? Maybe a show in 2 weeks. we got to hear from certain people.
Of a show.
Yeah. But otherwise, check the Instagram for dates. We also have a band camp. Stay frosty.
Stay frosty.
Thanks again for coming down, Mandy.
Thanks for
That
having
was
me.
really fun. Bye.
Bye.